Welcome back to the channel. I'm Hank Strange. This is Stranger Palooza. We're at the 2023 RV Super Show in Tampa, and we're actually here in the Wingamm booth. We have
Hank.
Tony, how's it doing?
Good to see you again.
Good to see you as well. So last year, this was actually the biggest video from the show. I think, to me, this was the best of the show from last year. The Wingamm Oasi. But I think the folks out there want to know, like, hey, when can I actually get my hands on that thing? How am I going to get my hands on it? You know, are there any other details?
Absolutely.
Okay,
absolutely.
So in this video, that's what we're going to get into. We're going to get you guys as many details and let you know how you can exactly get your grubby mitts on one of these Wingamm Oasis. Let's get into it right now. Hey everyone, a new Vanasaur t-shirt design is out, just in time for the winter season. It's called Winter Camping Fun. Even here in the Sunshine State, it feels a lot like winter. If you're a fan of outdoor life, then this is a great way to give someone you care about a gift or get something for yourself and support this channel at the same time. All you have to do is follow the link here on YouTube, just below the video description, to the Stranger Palooza store, where you will find this Winter Camping Fun design and other fun, cool Stranger Palooza gear.
Okay, Hank. So
yes,
there are two important differences to note between last year and this year. So again, this is the European model. This is the Wingamm Oasi 540 European model.
This is the same one we saw last year, right?
This is the exact same one we saw last year, built on the Fiat Ducato chassis.
Right.
The US model is going to be built on a Ram ProMaster chassis. And the 540 has been upgraded for 2023 to the 540.1.
Okay.
So since last year, when we started showing the Wingamm Oasi 540, we've been paying attention to all of the interested potential buyers, all of our customers, to their feedback.
Right.
And it was really interesting because everyone seemed to give the same feedback.
Okay.
And so we took all that data, we gave it to the manufacturer, and we were really, really happy to hear that they took it all and they incorporated it into the 2023 model, which we're now calling the 540.1.
Okay, and so what we're going to do in this video is give the folks out there all the details of the difference between the 540 and the .1. And as well as just try to get all their questions answered, right?
Absolutely.
So obviously now ProMaster is actually giving us, you know, the completely new chassis. So the front end and everything inside, all the new tech is here in America. I've seen it on vehicles already.
Yes.
Starting to get out there. When this comes out, it's going to be like that, right? So it's going to look like this.
One of the things that I was kind of relieved about was the 2022 Ram ProMaster front end. And I think everyone agreed it didn't have that same kind of...
Not attractive.
That attractive
Yeah, don't be
look
nice about it.
Well, listen, we need to get their chassis. So
right,
I don't want to offend
I understand,
anybody. But it didn't have that same, like you're saying, handsome look. And then, to our pleasant surprise, the 2023 front of the 2023 front really mirrors the Ducato front. And so we were thrilled with how good it looked, and that will be what the 540.1 is.
That's what it's going to look like. Okay. And so what model year is it actually coming out in?
2023, this year.
It's coming out this year?
Yep.
Okay. All right, cool. So let's walk around and just show us, you know, some of the things, like you said, from the feedback from everyone at the show that you're going to upgrade.
Well, let's start with where I think we got the most feedback.
Okay.
Which was our front entry door. So, pretty much everybody wanted the process of getting in and out of the 540 to be a little bit easier. So for the 540.1, this step here, which you can see is actually kind of low to the ground, but there's a big distance between here and here. So now the step is going to be closer to the shell, to the exit of the shell, and then the step is also going to be wider.
Okay, and we'll try to roll some of that in for you guys. I'll try to get some footage from Tony and we'll roll that in.
There's also going to be a handle here, so between the improved step and the handle, it's going to be a lot easier to get in and out.
Very nice. Okay.
The door is reimagined, but it's kind of hard to explain, but I can send you some footage and you can cut that in.
So it's a completely new door?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But still similar style, right?
Oh,
still got this
very similar.
Garbage
it's really
can.
more just cosmetics of how it's different. There's a leather upgrade. There's a new handle.
Okay. Very cool.
Yep.
All right, any changes on the inside?
There is.
Okay,
After
let's go in here. I'm gonna grab the Imagineers.
Can you tell how much easier it is?
Yeah.
So the next upgrade is a backsplash. And it's interesting because when we first announced the backsplash, we've gotten some feedback that people were concerned that the depth of the backsplash was going to take away from the countertop space, but it's not. As you can see, the window here, the backsplash is going to line up with the framing of the window, so you're not going to lose any of the backsplash.
And I think it's gonna, if the folks out there have ever seen any of those model homes, you know, when you're looking through model homes, they have kind of like a built-in to the wall kind of feeling.
Right.
Is that what it's
exactly
gonna be?
Right. So one of the things that impresses me so much about Wingamm is that they like to take the modern interior design that you see in a home and incorporate it into a motorhome. And so this backsplash is going to be illuminated, so it sort of glow from the back, which will, I think, add a lot to the experience. And then there are insets for you to store like your spices. So there's function to it as well, not just fashion. Another upgrade to the 540, which is going to be incorporated into the 540.1, is trace lighting. A lot like the lighting that you'll see inside of a yacht. So around the doors and underneath the kitchen cabinet, you'll have that sort of glow.
Just kind of a highlight or a halo.
Exactly, like a trace lighting, which I think, again, just that ambient lighting is going to add a lot of, romance to the experience of being inside a motorhome.
Yeah, from the videos you were showing me, it gives it depth.
It does.
I like that, yeah. So I think we've got some other changes on the outside, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
let's go take a look at that.
So another upgrade to the 540, which will be incorporated into the Oasi 540.1, is the door to the sewage cassette. So as most of you at home will sort of remember, this is how you open the door, and then it locks into place,
Right.
and then you reach inside and pull the cassette out.
Okay.
But this process here, Wingamm felt, isn't as convenient for a user as to have a door that swings open to the side.
Okay.
So the new door will open like that, which means you don't have to kind of do this balancing act.
Okay.
And then you pull the cassette out.
Okay, are we still going to have these things located here when it swings open?
Yeah, none of that will change.
Oh, okay.
One of my favorite aspects to the Wingamm Oasi 540 is this side storage access. If you remember, you push this button and you open up this door, and then you can access the inside of the motorhome.
Yeah.
So this is great for putting something inside from the outside and then accessing
Then getting it from this side.
From the inside, exactly.
Very nice.
And so if you noticed when I came down, because at Wingamm we want things to be as functional as possible. When I clicked on this, I got to kind of dig my fingers in there to open it up. So now there will be this cut out for your hand to easily fit in.
Okay.
And
it's like an indentation to help you grab
an
it.
indentation.
Okay, nice.
And so this was all, again, feedback that we heard from everybody at home, and we sent it all to Wingamm, and they incorporated it into what will now be the 540.1. Let me tell you about another upgrade.
Okay,
All right, let's
absolutely.
go to the other side. So everyone's going to have to use their imagination a little bit at home, and I know that you'll reference it with a video, but this is the black edition, which has the black decal, and as everybody knows, it comes in all white, or the black edition. We've now added the fashion edition, which is an additional decal that has sort of this gray pattern, which I think we wanted to give the customers an additional option for their exterior look.
Right, so that's a repeated, is that your logo that's repeated through that?
That's a great question. That's exactly what it is. It is repeated the logo.
Okay, awesome, yeah. I like that look. We see that, like you said, in fashion.
That's right, in fashion. That's why they call it the fashion.
Gucci, etc. We see that all the time.
Yep. So one of the other important upgrades to the Wingamm Oasi 540.1 is our battery system.
Okay.
We know that power is extremely important to this process.
Yeah.
And so what Wingamm is incorporating into the 540.1 is the LE300.
Okay.
Which stands for lithium extended battery. It's a lithium extended battery.
Okay.
And how this operates is not that different from like a hybrid car, in the sense that the lithium battery takes the power first.
Okay.
And then when the lithium battery is at, running low,
Uh-huh.
it distributes the power to the 2 lead acid batteries.
Okay.
And then when those 2 lead acid batteries are running low, it goes back to the lithium battery. So the lithium battery is charged by the lead acid batteries running, and vice versa.
Okay. So this is not for the drive system. That's still gas powered.
That's correct.
This is for the house side.
That's exactly right. This is for the living module.
Okay.
And by incorporating the system into the 540.1, it actually will extend the life of the lead acid batteries by about 10 years.
Oh, okay. So it's still got lead acid, got lithium. It'll run off the lithium.
Yep.
When that runs down, it'll go to the lead acid.
Yep.
When that's running down, it'll switch back.
Yep.
And then I'm assuming, do you have like a second alternator or something inside that's charging?
There is an alternator as well.
Oh, okay.
And it's important to mention that if you do want to upgrade the lead acid batteries to lithium, we have that. That's an option. That's an add-on option.
Okay.
You can do up to 2 lithium batteries, and they're $3,500 a piece.
Oh, okay. And then this is propane. Can we see it?
Yeah, this is where propane will go,
Okay.
because this is sort of a transport.
Oh, okay.
We
It
don't
will
have
go
anything.
here. Okay. So if you've got propane, you can put it here. Is it the bottles that you could take out, or is it the one that you have to?
Yeah,
like, it can't be removed. You have to fill
No,
it.
it'll be bottles that you can take out.
Bottles you can take out. Okay, cool. So details of how folks can actually get their hands on this.
Yes.
What's the process? I think you guys are doing that a little bit differently. So explain it to the folks out there.
We are doing it differently. We wanted to provide an experience for our customers that we felt would be more pleasant and pleasurable than driving out to a big lot, baking in the sun like we are right now here in lovely Tampa, Florida.
Yeah.
And so we came up with the idea to put the Wingamm Oasi 540 and Wingham's other models when they come to the U.S. inside of high-end retail showrooms.
Okay.
So figure, just where you'll go to see a Peloton bike or a Tesla, will be right next to one of those inside of a retail showroom.
Okay, what places can they see that already right now?
Well, we've been at Santa Monica Mall. We've been
Okay.
at Walt Whitman shops in Long Island. Those were pop-up showrooms. We're going to be launching our permanent showrooms this year.
Oh, okay. No idea where those are going to be right now. We're not releasing that.
We're negotiating with some malls as we speak.
Okay, very nice.
We'll be announcing that very, very soon.
Oh, okay.
And
so distribution, how's that work?
Yes. And so the process will be to see and test drive a Wingamm. You will go to our retail store, and then when you actually want to purchase one, you will do it through one of our dealer partners.
Okay.
And so we are establishing our dealer partnerships right now. We have one in New Jersey, one in Pennsylvania, and one in Texas, and we expect to have one in California as well.
Okay, cool. So you're working on those. We'll get one in Florida, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
100% Florida.
Yeah.
It's just not established yet.
Right, absolutely. Okay, cool. So if folks out there want to know more, how do they do that? How do they get more info from you guys?
Email us, call us, check out our website, www.wingham.com.
That's the way to go.
That's the way to go.
All right, guys, and I'll try to get you as much info as I can, bring some more stuff to you all, and follow the progress of this. It is coming, right? Not a unicorn. We've got about a year, and then we'll actually start seeing these on the streets of America.
Thank you for that question, and it is 100% coming. Our chassis are being made as we speak at the Stellantis plant in Mexico. The first chassis will ship to Verona, Italy, which is where Wingham's factory is, in about, I think, a few weeks. Is when they'll begin to ship. Then we'll go into production, and the first deliveries are going to happen in the spring. We don't have the exact date yet, but it will be in the spring.
Awesome. Thanks, Tony.
Hank,
I appreciate it.
Always a pleasure. Thank you
Same
so
here.
much.
Thanks so much. All right, guys, let me know if you have any questions, some more, suggestions of upgrades
Yes,
for the...
then you'll see them in the 2024
Yeah, for the point 2. All right, we're out of here. We'll see you. Remember, we're at the 2023 RV Super Show, Lola?
Florida RV Super Show.
Oh, it's the Florida RV Super Show. Oh, I thought it was just the RV Super Show in Tampa.
You can shorten it.
Yeah.
Hank, you can call it whatever you like.
Yeah. Well, because last year I said the Tampa RV Super Show or something like that. So it is what it is.
It is what it is.
We're out of here. We'll see you. Peace.